Welcome back to some more Iron Man. Today we're mastering Blaze Slayer and crafting the actual strongest sword in Skyblock. This thing has an ability so strong, it can deal tens of millions of damage a second. Sounds interesting? Well, stick to the end because we also get a rare drop that I've never seen before. This is seriously a crazy one, so do me a favor real quick and hit the like and subscribe button. Double check you are subscribed. By the way, you all killed it with the support last time with over 300 subscribers. So again, help me hit 130k. We are so close. And yeah, as promised, I spent 3 whole hours foraging, 1 hour per 100 subscribers on that video. So before we get into the Blaze Slayer stuff, here's some quick results from that. Well, we're like an hour and a half, 2 hours in. Let's go ahead and max ourselves this jungle minion. This is going to be pretty cool. Just going to go straight from tier 5 all the way to tier 11 like this. There's tier 10, and I am missing wood. Now we've got the 8 stacks. Let's go ahead and get this minion done once and for all. Jungle minion tier 11, and I think that is jungle minions done in general. Skyblock level 363, yeah. I have like 4 or 5 levels to get just from foraging alone. It's kind of crazy. And you know what makes me crazy? Rats. And speaking of rats, what have they done with this fire sale? There are 10 different rat skins. These are all actually very exclusive. The amount for sale is only 1,500 of each of them, which is far lower than they usually do. So there is a decent chance that these could become rather valuable in the future. I mean, if we look at the rock pet skins, these things are worth not even on the charts, like well over 1 billion coins when they did this kind of thing last time. So if you want to pick up any of these brand new rat skins, they're coming out basically as this video releases. So if you pick up some gems, go ahead and use my code on the Hypixel store for an extra 5% off discount. On top of any other sales, by the way, my code does give you an extra 5% off. My code, of course, being TOAD, T-O-A-D, just like my name. I also get a small kickback of every purchase with my code. So it would really help me out a ton and is a great way to support me and the channel. And if you do, go ahead and join my Discord server and show that you bought one of these things using my code in a support ticket, and you get a custom role or a special role in my Discord server for that. So yeah, if you want to pick any of these up, be sure to use my creator code. But these things, these are awesome. Look at these names, dude. This is awesome. Anyways, we got some Blaze stuff to do, so let's get to it. All right, Minion Check. Let's see, can we get any of the final 3 vertexes? Yes, there's one. Let's go ahead and scoop that up. Is there anything in there? No. And can we get a second vertex? No, darn it. I was really hoping for that one, man. That's fine. Well, this will probably end up taking 1 more day. I mean, these guys still have a decent amount of time left on the fuel, don't get me wrong, but you know, I don't think we'll get 2 vertexes out of that, so we'll probably have to fuel them 1 more time to get that tier 3 daggers. So it's looking like we're gonna miss the end of Aatrox before getting that, but very soon we'll be done. Oh wait, that's a vertex. No way. Oh my gosh, wait. That means 15 out of 16, dude. I was not expecting another vertex today. That means we got 2 today, which is actually insane. Well, there's 4 hours left on this fuel, so like it's possible to get another one today, but you know, I'm thinking, okay, yeah, there's not a vertex in that one. I'm thinking probably not, but I was proven wrong with the last one, so I guess I'll kind of keep checking these things every once in a while and we'll see. I've been working on getting all the materials for the daggers, so like getting the derelict ash, I have all of those. I have, of course, the blaze powder and magma cream, way more than enough of that. We have the nether wart, and we have both of the sands here, 256 mycelium and red sand. So now I just need to get 1024 enchanted glowstone dust. I've got my mining gear on already, so we are ready to go for that. Let me just change my pet over to a scalar. There we go. And I'll do that, and I'll come back, but it's basically just a waiting game now for when this is going to happen. A little bit more, and that should be good. I think I probably have enough by now. Oh, wow, I have way more than enough. Well, we now have all of the stuff for the final dagger, except this last vertex, man. So, I don't know. I don't think we're gonna get it today, but I will just kind of keep checking these guys as much as I can, and, well, we'll see when we get it. Well, let's check it one more time as their fuel has expired now. Looks like that's not gonna have a vertex for us, but the other one, let's see, are you going to wait or make me wait until tomorrow? Yes, you are. Well, let's fuel those guys up. I'll fuel these guys up in my own time here, and I guess hopefully by the time that these fuels are done here, we should have our dagger. Well, it's the next day now, so I'm gonna go ahead and check these guys. Odds are we are gonna end up having this vertex. Let's see. Is it in there? No. Okay, it's not in the first one, man. I was kind of hoping it was gonna be in the first one so it wouldn't come down to the final minion, but do we have it? Oh, we do. Oh, let's go. Okay, so that means we have all 16 for our tier 3 dagger. So I'm gonna go ahead and make sure everything else is in order and I'm not forgetting anything. And I guess it's time to go ahead and craft ourselves the final tier 3 dagger. All right, it's time. Just like the first tier 3 dagger, we're gonna do a damage test previous to making the dagger. So we're dealing about just around 500k, I would say. It goes from like 480 to 520, depending on execute. Yeah. So we're dealing about 480 to 500k. I'll say 500k right now as a decent average. Now let's go ahead and craft ourselves the tier 3 dagger. Let me go ahead and grab the vertexes because those are kind of important to making the item here. And I believe the crafting recipe is going to be like this. If we go like this and this, and the molten powder there, is this swapped? Is it like that? Is it like that? It is going to be made just like this, and here it is. The Pyro Chaos Dagger on Iron Man is now done, and our damage is going from 500k to 813k. Okay, a decent increase, a respectable increase. So like, you know, 500k to 800k is not too bad at all. About a 60% damage increase, so less of an increase than this dagger was, but I think when we get to use the recursive damage ability during the boss, we're gonna see just how absolutely insane this thing is going to shred it. So let's go ahead and drop it in the museum, by the way, because, well, it is a museum item and a very expensive museum item at that. I'll just go ahead and make sure that I have both of the daggers in the museum. Item created. Okay, I'm pretty sure this is already soulbound. Yes, it is. We can see it right here, wherever it is. There it is, the Death Ripper dagger. Okay, yeah. So, we can go ahead and claim a museum reward for that as well. There we go, 2 away from a major reward. Actually, oh, that one doesn't give XP. Oh man, so we're pretty far away from one that gives XP, but there it is. It's not the Pyropsychosis dagger. Did I say that again? It is called the Pyro Chaos dagger. I got corrected way too many times for me to be saying Pyropsychosis. I keep saying that because Psychosis is a level in Geometry Dash that I played a lot. So that word is kind of like engraved into my head, but no, this is the Pyro Chaos dagger. Let's go, man. All right, well, I guess we might as well do some Blaze Slayer and test this thing out properly. Wait a minute, we got ourselves the final metaphysical serum. Let's go. I've been trying to get that for quite a while. Looks like we get junk for the rest of our table though, so that's fine, but we can finally eat the last metaphysical serum. You now get an extra 2 clicks on super pairs, and the minigames are reduced by 1. Concerning, the metaphysical serum has caused irreversible damage to your whole body, but at least you got some Skyblock XP in return? Oh no, well, I'm running for this table one more time, but I probably won't get anything. Just thought I'd show the final serum. It's finally time to test out this brand new dagger. First, I just upgraded my rock to rare, but instead of it going to epic, we're actually going to go ahead and go for our parrot pet. Going to legendary first instead. That's 11 mil coins and some feathers, I guess, is what it required. But let's go ahead and grab ourselves a gummy using slime balls, peppers, and for some reason, snow. Let's make this. There we go. Polarized gummy bear. Eat that up. Yum. And I think we have everything set to go here. Just double checking all my stuff. Yes, we are ready to warp Kudra and do our first ever tier 4 blaze with both tier 3 daggers. Now, of course, I'm only going to be using the new one to attack the boss, not actually to go ahead and spawn it, because the Death Ripper dagger is just that much better at spawning the boss than the Pyro Chaos one. But generally, these bosses are actually really, really quick to spawn here, which is nice. So usually only takes me about a minute. Let me go ahead and get one spawned right now. And we're just about ready to spawn one, and I will warn you that this is going to be a little bit of a learning curve because all of my cycles are going to be messed up. So this may not go exactly how I'm used to, but I will try and do what people generally do when they take out this boss, which is they 2-cycle that, then they let the boss kind of take itself out. There we go. And now we can throw on the Reaper set, do this, and do this. There we go, and take you out. There we go, and now we take you out. And, okay, yeah, I think that should make this part easier. So then we go through this Auric phase and this Crystal phase, and then we swap to this dagger and we click this again. And we just kind of get ready for our Ragnarok axe again here. Almost died, but you know what, we're okay. And there we go. I think the Ragnarok axe, actually it was on cooldown still. I didn't get to use it, which is a little bit unfortunate, but I guess that's also not exactly unfortunate. So we'll do this, We'll do this, and then we need Ashen. Okay, this boss isn't going to be super awesome, but it is going to be decent if I could actually take it out. There we go. Oh my gosh, I'm fumbling the buttons here. Oh, that's a new PB. Okay, that was a very messy boss, and we just broke our record by 0.9 seconds. Well, I'm very impressed with the performance of this dagger, and will hopefully make the boss phases just that much more consistent. So I guess I'll do a little bit more practice and see you guys when I'm ready to show probably a more proper one. Alright, so I'm starting to get the hang of this. Unfortunately, lobbies are just kinda laggy, so I haven't been able to really practice doing this, but I'll try and get a fast one here for you guys. We'll see if I can get at least like a sub 50. I've gotten a few sub 50s so far, but it's really all about just getting the right switches at the right time. So we gotta go here, 1, 2, 3, press shift, 1, 2, 3, and then really get this demon down quickly. That should be okay, yeah, okay. I think this is sub 40 pace, so we'll see if I can not mess this up. Why is the blaze out of range? What is this? Dude, I can barely touch it. What is this? That's so lame. Alright, so we'll do that, okay, whatever, just lag through it. That's like the one part where it's allowed to lag, I guess, but I don't know if this will be a sub 50 just because of the lag that happened, but you know, I can't really do anything about that. We'll do this, and we'll go through here, okay. 2, 1, click, okay. This might be sub 50, just barely. We'll see 48.85. That is close to PB, actually, so I guess that's what a faster boss looks like. I wish the server would stop lagging, but I can't really do anything about that. Something that's really nice is I'm taking the boss out so quick, I actually save some of my Crimson stacks from when I spawn it, which is really nice, and it makes spawning the boss significantly faster as well, which is an interesting side effect I didn't think about happening, but really is one that actually is going to add up over the course of doing, what, like thousands of these bosses? Why is that there? That's annoying. Ran into Rift really quick because I actually wanted to upgrade an item that we have. This is the Weirder Tuba, made just like this. Oh, these slots are locked. There we go. It's an upgrade to the Weird Tuba that basically just gives it more strength and crit damage. We're going to go ahead and take this thing out of the Rift here and fix my inventory because it's all unlocked now. But we can go scoop this up, and this is a much more powerful version of the Weird Tuba. If I am able to open this chest, there we go. We can see it gives 30 speed, 40 strength, 10 crit damage, and 5 bonus attack speed for 30 seconds. This should help us a lot with Blaze Slayer, at least a decent amount with that second demon phase that is taking quite a lot longer than the other phases, but it's also a museum upgrade, or I guess museum donation, wherever it is. I don't actually see it for some reason. I'll grab that in a sec. There we go, 9 Skyblock XP, absolutely great. There we go, we can take that Tuba as well. And I'm just trying to pretty much get all of the different buff items in Skyblocks, like Sword of Bad Health, Weirder Tuba, Plasma Flux, and see if we can shave off a couple more seconds of our boss time. I do actually want to go ahead and go into dungeons, try and grab a recombobulator to make this a recombobulated Ragnarok axe, because it should give a serious amount more strength. We look at the Withered Stone here, going from epic to legendary is, yeah, 25 more strength, which isn't too bad at all. That's going to give us 25 times 1.5. Yeah, 37.5 more strength, which is pretty good for a recombobulator. While I'm here, I'm actually going to go ahead and upgrade our Ghast Cloak to Vanquished. I was waiting so long trying to get this to level 4, but honestly, man, I'll just use like a level 5 Vital Shard or something to get this thing higher up in Vital, because I can't craft any more Ghast Cloaks. I spent too long doing it. In fact, I maxed the Ghast Bestiary a while back. We do need to get this actually to have the, what is it? The Scorched, I think it's called, or Strengthened, which is just some magma chunks, enchanted magma cream, and enchanted netherrack. Do I even have enchanted netherrack, actually? I might not. Okay, I do. Do I have the magma? I have the magma chunks somewhere on my island. I'm not too sure where I was storing the absolute abundance of magma chunks I was collecting over the time, but I'll find them. I'll make this thing strengthened, and actually here they are right now. Let me go ahead and make a searing stone. There we go. Let's go ahead and chuck all of those away. Don't need any of those. And let's really quickly slap strengthened on our Ghast Cloak, just like that. 75k, and this is now 9 more vitality for our setup, which will hopefully make a decent difference during just boss fights in general. So yeah, I'm really wanting recombobulators, man, but maybe I'll do some dungeons later today. We'll see. I want to try something. Now that we have the tier 3 daggers, I want to start trying to do my Blaze Slayer in 3/4 Crimson with the Warden Helmet, which means no Sorrow armor. Now, there's a lot of stuff I have to get for this, and well, the Tuba was part of our plan here, but The next one is I'm gonna go ahead and swap the gems from my Necron to the Crimson. I planned to do this a while back, but never ended up doing it because I was still playing dungeons, but now I'm not really playing M7, at least not in my free time, so these aren't exactly needed, so I'm kind of fine burning the couple mil coins that it's gonna cost to swap these things around, but I think this will help us for Blaze Slayer significantly. Oh, that's something I don't have. Okay, well, I'll deal with that one later. But we'll take the flawlesses off and we'll throw the perfects on in here, get some more strength out of these. And I guess, I mean, in the meantime, I could put them on the daggers. Well, yeah, I don't really want to put the perfects on the daggers, more or less. Well, I guess, no, that would putting them on the daggers help more because of the, you know what? I'm going to put them on the daggers. I don't know if this matters or not, but either way, it's going to be at least the same as if I were to put it on the armor, so. We'll have to put them on the daggers for now, and I'll have to put I'll have to unlock these slots in my free time. I won't show that on video because that's a little bit boring, but we will go ahead and do this. Now, the next thing I want to go ahead and do is get reflection on our Crimson Chestplate, which is a Rift enchantment actually as well. I only have, I think, one of these books, wherever it was. I think it's the second page, yeah. We need 16 of these, but opening this should give us 3 books. So we need to just purchase this package like 4 or 5 more times to get a reflection level 5. So let me hop into the Rift and do that. So to get reflection, you have to go to the Mirrorverse and open up this guy's shop here. And for the cost of 16 Shadow Crux and 5,000 modes, you can buy a pack of 3 of them. So we're going to go ahead and buy 5 of these packs here and make our way. Now, how do I leave the Mirrorverse site? Okay, let me just transfer these bundles back here, and of course all my slots are all messed up again. I love when this happens. Okay, now we can go claim them and upgrade this Crimson Chestplate. I'm not looking forward to getting the gemstone slots for these stupid things, man. I had the flawless Jaspers and everything. I'm like, alright, this is gonna go great, but no, of course not. Alright, there we go. Now I have to open up all of these book bundles. There's 1, there's 2, there's 3, there's 4. Oh, that's an Abbey phone. There's 5, and I had 1 more in my Ender chest here in page 2. There's 6. Now we can go ahead and start combining all these. And Reflection 5. How many XP levels is this going to be? 100. Of course it's going to be an amount that I don't already have. That's fine. We'll just splash up some bottles here and throw that on. There we go. Reflection 5. That is 10 intel, 5 true defense, and when damaged by an arrow, deal 30 times your mana to its shooter. Let's go ahead and slap that on and get back up to 100 levels for Wisdom because, well, I actually am going to be putting Wisdom on this set eventually, and I just realized that there's no point in splashing that because I need to have XP levels to put Wisdom on my armor anyways, so, oh well, I guess for that. But yeah, I guess let me get some Wisdom books for this so I actually have mana to use all of these abilities we're getting ready to use. Alright, time for some bigger enchantments here. Looks like we need 150 levels for the first book here, so let's go ahead and add that onto the chestplate. That is Wisdom 3 going on this if the server would not lag, and Wisdom 3 going on the legs too, and this is where I'm going to break at the Titanics. We're going to have, it looks like, Ultwise 5 on the Ragnarok Axe. There we go. Awesome sauce. And do I have to splash this? I don't think I'll have to splash this. Yeah, if we just use all of these, we should be just about fine. Yep, we can go ahead and throw Wisdom 4 on our boots here. And we just realized that the Warden Helmet we have doesn't have an ult enchant, but I kind of want to save that for Legion, so I probably won't put that on instead. So we'll just use this, and perfect. We just have a little bit over 100 levels still, which is nice, and I get to save some of my Grand XP bottles, but that was kind of close. I'm basically out. I really want to recomp the Ragnarok Axe, but that's a lot of dungeons. We'll see how I'm feeling. Let me go get some stuff done and we'll see. All right, check out the new setup I've got going on here. So we have all of our stuff. I'm actually not using these 3 items. I'm only using what's in my hotbar. The big thing you'll notice that I changed is I swapped out for my Astrea. I swapped my Hype into my Astrea. This is because it gives a ton of true defense and it was just recommended for me to use it so I don't die. Let's see how this goes. We are in full Crimson. I need to place my Plasma Flux. There we go. Or not full Crimson, 3/4 Crimson. No sorrow. You know what I mean. I've been doing this like kind of all day. All right. So we use our Ragnarok Axe in the first phase here. And this doesn't always kill this guy, but he usually does. Yeah, okay, that time it did. Oh no, it's the second phase where it doesn't always kill, but you know what? That's okay. So after we go here, then we go through the Auric hits like this, and we go through Crystal. There we go. And then I use this, I click with this, and I get ready to swap to Reaper. We use our Reaper, 1, 2, 3, and now we get ready for Ashen. And we hopefully kill Ashen. Okay, we actually killed Ashen that time. Great. This could be a decent boss, at least for what I consider decent. We have to do this, we have to click this, and there we go. That is where the endstone sword comes into play right there, which is good. And now we just kind of hope we take it out in time, and we did. 48.95, yeah. I'm still very much learning these new items, so we can probably shave this down to a sub 45, which is going to be pretty awesome. I do, of course, want to get gems in my crimson that'll hopefully make this more consistent, as well as get a recom for our Ragnarok axe, and I don't know, figure out some other stuff. But I got an hour of Blaze Slayer to do, so I guess we'll go ahead and see if I get any new PBs. Otherwise, I'll kind of just show what I get at the end here. And well, as you'll see, I actually did end up getting something pretty decent. I mean, it's nothing crazy, but, you know, I did get at least something this session. Oh, smoldering. Yes, let's go. Wait, that actually might be important. That might be a smoldering that I need to get a new tier of book, actually. Wait, that could be cool. Or I'm 2 out of 4. I think I'm actually 2 out of 4, yeah. I'm joking. I actually did get something. So, you see, there's actually an even better way of doing Blaze Slayer that a lot of the endgame community does, where you fight the boss kind of on the ground like normal, which helps making sure you can consistently hit the bosses and demons as soon as possible. The issue is, it's really tough. Like, it turns the fight into one of the hardest bosses in the game. Originally, I was just practicing this fight to show it at the end of the video, but, well, I kind of got something I didn't think we were gonna get for months. What? Okay, yeah, because that's fair. What was that? No shot! No way! No way! No way! No way! That did not just happen. That did not. I was just messing around. I don't even have a gummy on. I was just messing around practicing bosses with guildmates in a call. And we get the Sub-Zero inverter. Dude, let's go. Honestly, dude, what am I supposed to do with this thing? I mean, so if you don't know what this is an item to upgrade the Wisp pet into the legendary rarity, which is pretty much the hardest pet to get in Skyblock. Not really, it used to be, but it's not as terrible anymore. It requires the Sub-Zero inverter, an epic Wisp pet, of course, 2 Inferno Vertexes, 2 Bluetooth rings, 2 stacks of Molten Powder, a stack of Enchanted Pack Dice, and of course, an Inferno Apex, which, you know, that's gonna take me, like, way too long to get. The question is now, we have both the engineering plans and the Sub-Zero inverter. People are going to be asking, well, what are you going to go for first? Are you going to go for the flare first, or are you going to go for the inverter first? Or the legendary pet? Or are you going to upgrade the minion first? And, well, I don't really know. I'm kind of in a weird spot right now with Blaze Slayer where I have 220,000 XP and, like, all the gear. It's kind of weird. So I don't exactly know what I'm going to do with this or what I'm going to do with Inferno minions for the near future. I do know that I actually have a lot of Skyblock minions I haven't maxed out yet. I mean, look at these things like tier 3 Tarantula minion. Come on, I need to get that thing maxed. So what I may do is take a little bit of a break from the Inferno minions for now and grind out a ton of minions, try and get that 30th minion slot and just a ton of Skyblock XP. And then we'll slap down a bunch of Hypergolic Inferno minions and really just try and grind out 1, 2, or even 3 Apex. I don't even know if I'll have to craft them or not. Hopefully we won't have to craft them, but I think I'm going to go ahead and just call this episode here because I don't know a better way to end this. So that's going to do it for this episode of Hypixel Skyblock Ironman. If you enjoyed, leave a like, and again, hit the subscribe button if you're new around here or you just haven't already, because we're super close to 130,000, which would be absolutely amazing to hit. And of course, lastly, if you ever buy any ranks gems or any of the 10 rat pets that are in the brand new fire sale, use my code at checkout on the Hypixel store for an extra 5% discount on top of anything else, any other sales that are going on, all that stuff. My code is TOAD, TO80, just like my name, and it really helps support the channel a massive amount. I got kicked from Skyblock. Oh, I guess that's my cue to leave for the day. Thanks for watching, have a great rest of your day, and I'll see you all in the next one. Take care.